chasing, come chase with us. Come chase with us. Come chase with us. Look, now my vape, she a monster. Blowing more clouds out her mouth than a roster. Your vape, she's an imposter.
Hi guys, Polish Vapes UK back again, doing a vlog today. A few little things I want to talk about today. I know a lot of people last week took a week off and did a cig-alike review. I didn't do that. There was no way. If I had one here, I would have probably done one, but there's no way I was going out paying money and giving my money to Big Tobacco just to do a review on something that tastes shit and I'm never going to use. This is the reason why they are there. It's Big Tobacco trying to get you back onto cigarettes, and it's not going to happen. A few little things I'm going to go through. Some new updates that have been put on the Vape Jam site on Facebook. I'm going to go for a few reviews that will be coming up, so you can look forward to those. I am also going to show you a video in the middle of this vlog somewhere. I'm not decided whereabouts yet. That have been put up by someone on YouTube called The Truth About Vaping, and then we'll have a little bit of chat about it. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it by now. I did get in contact with them and they gave me permission to use it on the vlog, so I am going to show you that, guys. And then we'll have a little chat and probably get into a bit of a rant. But we'll have a little quick look through what I've got coming up for review. A Sub-Tank Mini. I have got some O-rings coming in the post soon. I'm probably going to do a little O-ring change on the Sub-Tank Mini and show you the little colours that I get in the pack. Also coming with that, I've got the tugboat mod setup that I've spoken about, so I will be doing a review on that when I get it too. I've been speaking to someone on YouTube, one of the subscribers, can't think off the top of my head what his name is. He wanted to know if I was going to be doing some coil builds, but I have just got the Coil Master. So what I will be doing is I'm going to do a coil build, and I'm going to do one on the Rose V2, as I didn't strip it down in my review and show you the full deck, because I already had a setup in it that I quite like. I am actually going to strip it apart, and I'm going to use the Coil Master and do a coil build in there for you. So that's coming up. I have got obviously the Turbo RDA still to do a review on. I may do that Monday. I've had that quite a while now. I may do that Monday. I have just got the Simple mod, which I've got my Derringer on at the moment, which is quite nice. I might do a review on that at some point next week. Which I'm quite liking. It's quite nice and small, and it's nice to hide when you're out and about, so that's quite cool. I've got that coming up. Have just received a juice box from Dripper. That's just come in the post, so that'll be up for a review soon, a juice review. So I've got that coming up. There's 70 mils of juice in there, looking quite good. I have still got three bottles from Vape Mate as well, another juice review. They sent me some more juices out, so I've got a juice review coming up for that too. I think at the moment, and that I've still got the mechanical voltage drop test that I'm going to do, which I am going to do that next week. I'm not going to be able to do it on the Simple mod because of the hybrid connection. You best not to use it because there's no pin sticking out which I obviously will run through when I do the review on that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that voltage drop test possibly next week. I've got 4 mods that I'll be able to do on mechanical mods, so I'll probably go ahead and do that next week. I have still got 1 month update coming on the FU Hatton, so that's coming up as well. Is there anything else? No, I think I've covered everything at the moment. Everything that I've got ready to review. So we'll have a toot, and then I'll have a little look through and have a look at the updates on Vape Jam. I have actually, before I start that, guys, I have got a drink tonight. Old malt cider summer berries, really nice. Oh, and I even went out and picked myself up a little Grim Green glass. Look, we can all like rock stars now, like Grim Green. Shout out to you, Grim Green. So we'll have a little look and see what's going on with Vape Jam. I'm not sure where I got to, guys, on the last vlog, so I'm just going to go from where I think I got to. You've got Mad Mike's Premium E-Liquid, 12 Monkeys, Ballistic Vape, I've never heard of those, Flip, which I'm sure is supposed to be something else there on that logo, but it's all in white and I can't see it. I'm not even sure how they... Don't know why people are putting grey writing on a white background. No, I can't read that properly. Don't know. The Owl. I'm not sure, that's just a logo. I'm not sure what their name is. No, that's not a juice. Virgin Vapor. Oakshire Trading, which by the looks of it they do all different juice companies. Vapor's Choice Cotton, the world's finest cotton wick, which I do believe I see some pictures on their post today, and I'm sure that's what they're going to be sticking in the goodie bags that they're making up. They're going to be sticking a pack of that cotton in there, so people that are getting goodie bags, I believe it's the first 1,000 in the door or something they're doing. That'd be quite nice. I don't know if I will get a bag, but it'd be quite nice to try out that cotton. I could probably do a review. Cosmic Fogs, which a lot of people know they are. That's just some Region Drops. I've never heard of those. Vaporized. E-Cig Distributors. I'm not sure what that is. Never heard of them. Delice. French. Says it all. Don't even know what the hell's that. No, just another picture. Vapey caps. That'd be quite interesting if they're doing. I do want to get the wide bore top for my Derringer, which I know Ruby Roo got some from over in America, but there's no one that I've found over here that sells them. Swoke. They've turned the M upside down into a W. Don't know who they are. Jot Mod. Simple Vape Co. Buckshot, which I've reviewed. Buckshot Vape Source. They've put the hours on here. Friday the 8th of May, 9 till 12 is vendors and that only. Then 12 till 7 it open to the public, and then on the Saturday the 9th of May is 9 till 5. Yeah, there's the reviews. see. There is going to be also an after party, which if I go to the link they posted up, where are you? Up there. After party is sponsored by Penguin E-Juice at the Roof Gardens. Requirements: strictly 21 and above. It says no effort, no entry. No trainers. You have to be in shirt and shoes. Ladies, it just says look glamorous. ID is required. How to get in: make sure to collect your after party wristband, 1 per person, and that's 10 PM till 3 AM at the Roof Gardens, which I'm not that well known around London, so I wouldn't know whereabouts that is, but that is going to be going on, which is quite a new thing. It's only just come up, but they are going to be doing one, so it'll be quite interesting, but I won't be there. I've got to drive home, so there's no point getting drunk. Anything else to cover? No. I am hoping to be getting another box soon from Vaporbox. I know, speaking to their Harry, I think it is, there's been a lot of problems they've been having trying to get stuff into the country and trying to get hold of obviously their juices. They've had quite a few problems, but I will, as soon as I get a box, I will review. There's a few updates and stuff from Dripper. When I was speaking to Dan the other night, we were chatting, and I will obviously go through all that when I do the review on the juice. But other than that, we'll have a quick toot. You guys can have a little look at this video, truth about vaping, and then we'll come back and we'll have a little chat about it.
Most of you have probably seen or heard about the StillBlowingSmoke.org campaign that's been launched in California, and you may be asking yourself, why is the California Department of Public Health so against vaping when year after year more smokers are turning to e-cigs as a less harmful alternative to tobacco cigarettes? Isn't their #1 priority preserving public health? Isn't that their job? Problem number 1. The more money Big Tobacco makes, the more money California gets. In 1998, a deal was struck between the biggest Big Tobacco companies and 46 U.S. states called the Master Settlement Agreement, or MSA. This agreement said that these Big Tobacco companies would make yearly payments to the states in exchange for the states dropping lawsuits against them regarding smoking-related deaths and expenses. The amount of money Big Tobacco pays the states each year is directly dependent on how much they sell. Problem number 2. The states spent that money before they got it. Most of the states wanted all that money up front, instead of waiting for payments from Big Tobacco each year. So they sold bonds to Wall Street based on the amount they calculated Big Tobacco would be paying them. But then something started happening. Americans started smoking less. Since 2000, on average, tobacco cigarette sales have dropped 3.4% per year. That sounds amazing, but not for the states like California. Remember those bonds they sold? They were counting on money from Big Tobacco, and since it's not coming, they can't pay back the bonds they sold, and either have to take money from other places or risk defaulting. New Jersey, Ohio, and Virginia have already announced they have to take money from their reserves due to insufficient funds from the tobacco money. And with the growing popularity of e-cigarettes, the smoking rate is declining even faster. California and New York are being affected the most, because they have the highest populations and are owed the most money by Big Tobacco under this agreement. In 2013, cigarette shipments saw their biggest decline since 2009, and many financial analysts say the cause of that severe decline is e-cigarettes. In 2012, Americans bought over 14 billion packs of tobacco cigarettes and 200,000 packs of e-cigarettes. The following year, sales of tobacco cigarettes decreased by 1 billion, and sales of e-cigarettes doubled. Wells Fargo estimates tobacco cigarette sales will decline by 68% over the next 10 years, and e-cigarette sales will increase more than 13 times. So naturally, California is panicking. The way they see it, e-cigarettes are taking money away from them, regardless of the fact that people are getting off tobacco cigarettes. So it's now California's mission to either A, ban e-cigarettes completely and get people back on tobacco cigarettes so the money starts rolling in again, or B, classify e-cigarettes as a tobacco product so they can tax them like they do tobacco cigarettes, higher than normal sales tax, and roll them into the MSA agreement so they too have to pay the states. One of their key arguments is that if e-cigarettes fall under the MSA and also have to make payments to the states, that money gives these states a powerful tool to stop e-cigarette makers from targeting youth. No wonder one of stillblowingsmoke.org's biggest and most unfounded talking points is that e-cigarettes are marketed to children. And never mind that only 14.6% of the funds the states receive from big tobacco actually go towards costs associated with smoking or smoking prevention. So the truth? The state of California needs tobacco sales to stay high, otherwise they default on their bonds. E-cigarettes are getting in the way of that. It looks like the health of the public isn't the top priority for the Department of Public Health. Their top priority? Their wallet.
So guys, just to watch that video, there's a lot of things that we've been speaking about, and I know I've spoke about them before. Again, I'm gonna try not to get in too much of a rant here because it pisses me off and I just can't be bothered with it anymore. We all need to fight against it, obviously, do what we can, but again, it all just comes down to money, and that is all they want, and that's all they're losing. They go on about trying to ban e-cigarettes for health issues, but they're letting people smoke, which clearly they should be banning that first if they want to ban e-cigarettes. You know, go for that after. As we already know, it is less harmful than smoking, but they're not going to do that because it hurts their wallet, and they need the money as they've already spent it, like that video says. There is another video that I'm going to link on the end. I haven't actually asked them, but I'm sure they won't have a problem with it. They've spread it around Instagram and everything. I've seen it everywhere, so I'm sure they won't have a problem with me sharing it. It was a few vapors in ECC and the VPX, I believe, vape meets in America. They did a little video, so I'm going to link that on the end of this video. Just a quick thing they did for the not blowing smoke campaign. So really good, have a little watch of that. Like I say, it is just all ridiculous. One of the reasons why I didn't do the Cigalite video, just because I wasn't going to give any more money to big tobacco. One thing I don't understand is big tobacco already makes Cigalites, so, and they're obviously taxing it because they make it, so why don't they just not make them taste like shit, and then people might buy them and that'd be more money in their pocket. Yes, they shouldn't be making them anyway because they weren't the ones that invented it, but people should be going after them and banning smoking. I know obviously in 1998, I believe, when they made the agreement, that they couldn't go after them, which is fucking stupid. I do not even understand how you can make an agreement with someone when you already know it gives people cancer. It's fucking stupid. I don't understand one bit. You don't turn around and say someone, yeah, it gives people cancer and kills them, but we'll make an agreement. If you give us money, we'll let you do it. It's just fucking stupid. So I'm not really going to go into this, guys, because it does piss me off. I know too many people that have died and come very close to dying through smoking, and it's just stupid. I'm not going to have it. They shouldn't be even stopping us or trying to stop us from doing what we're doing, because it's already better. I already feel a lot better from doing this than I did when I was smoking. It's a lot better for the kids as well. So many people smoke around their kids, and you ain't going to stop them from doing it. I'd rather, I know some people don't vape around their kids, but I don't have a problem with it. it's better than smoking around them. So, you know, do what you want to do. But the bans are just getting ridiculous. And obviously now we know why California are going so tight on vaping, just because they've already spent all that money and now they need some of it back. I don't know if I agree with maybe taxing it. I know obviously in the long run it would probably stop them from banning it, because then they'd be getting money out of it. But I know the taxes they've been talking about are ridiculously high. Say if it was only going to add, say, £1 on top of a 30ml juice bottle, yeah, I probably wouldn't be happy, but I'd be happier with that than like £5 or £6 on top of what we're already paying. So if there was a tiny tax and it was going to stop them from leaving us alone, I'd probably be okay with it, because there's no way I want to be not being able to vape, because I probably will go back to smoking and I don't want to. Again, obviously I'll quickly touch on the youth part. Again, that's just ridiculous. So many kids. I was going to look this up, guys, but I haven't yet. I was going to see what at the moment what they've said is the amount of young people that vape to the amount of people that smoke, and I can guarantee you the numbers are very different. I don't know if I'll be able to find out what it is. I can have a quick search and see. Don't think I'm going to find it quickly. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. But I'm sure that the numbers of youngsters that vape is probably nowhere near to what smokers are. And they go about, we're trying to target youth. It's not about targeting youth, just because we have juices that taste like fruits and candy. It's ridiculous. Everybody likes things that kids like. We were kids once. It makes no sense that we shouldn't be able to vape flavours that we enjoy. Especially when you get all different things on the reviewers queue Thursday night, well, Wednesday night to them, Thursday morning to us. Candy showed a bottle of it was actually bleach, but it looked like a bottle of juice. And we can guarantee that company's never been in a lawsuit about their labelling that they've stuck on a bottle of bleach. And I know they've just come out with that truth about that e-liquid. It is actually a bottle of nicotine, straight 100mg nicotine, which when it first came out everyone was trying to say that it was a bottle of juice that was left on the side, but it was actually a bottle of 100mg nicotine that was left on a coffee table with no cap on it, and the child drank it and died. Yes, that shouldn't have happened, but that's not down to us or the company that make juice. That's down to parents not doing what they should be doing and not leaving juice laying around, especially when it's nicotine. It's not like it's a little bottle of juice with a little amount of nicotine in it. He drank a whole bottle of straight nicotine, which is dangerous just to get on your skin, let alone let someone drink it. So that's nothing to do with us. That is down to parenting. If you want to be stupid enough to do that, then that's your own fault. Obviously sad the kid should have never died, but again it is down to the parent and down to any adult to know what they're doing with their bottles and not leaving them around so people can get hold of them. So yeah, targeting to youth is just ridiculous. We should be able to put whatever we want on bottles. There's a lot of things that are bad for you that they let kids use anyway, So again, we all know it's just these little tiny things they're trying to pick on to try and ban it, but again, it is just all coming down to the fact they're losing money, so they're going to pick up on anything they can to stop it. So just be careful what you're doing. I know they always, Matt and that almost also spoke about vaping. Don't be going into cinemas and silly things like that and blowing big old clouds. If you want to vape, just stealth vape. Because any little thing like that, they're going to come back on us, and it's just going to look bad for us. And we don't want to give them any more ammo than they've already got. So just be careful, guys, when you're vaping. Just do it sensibly. Don't be silly. And that's it, really. I'm not going to go into it too much, guys, because it is just all silly, stupid crap. But they're going to keep doing it until we've proven completely that, and get them to get on our side and say that it's good. But I don't think they will unless they can get some sort of money out of it. But other than that, guys, we're going to have a drink and a toot, and I'm out. And I will stick the video on the end of this for you to watch, and I'll probably see you Monday. Parish Vapes UK out. And remember, guys, stay safe and keep on vaping.
There's a lot that California Public Health
isn't telling us about vaping.
Such as vaping is small business.
not big tobacco.
Vaping is not a health hazard.
Vaping is only a hazard
to public health funding.
Vaping has helped my coworkers,
My brother,
my uncle, my dad,
My brother,
my husband,
my father,
my brother.
my girlfriend.
my best friend.
My friends quit smoking.
Vaping is not smoking.
Vaping saved my life,
My life.
my life,
My life.
my life,
my life.
My life.
My life.
my life.
Vaping saved my life.